You gotta get into the groove.
Hi, this is Simon Leung back with today Groove Asia Live. Hope you're having a great day or a great evening, depending on where you might be. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, it just feels like there's so many things that are going on right now that I think that it's time that we step back a little bit, take a little bit of a breather, and just update one another on everything that might be happening. In fact, it might not even be everything. It would just be some of the things, just because I know I would probably miss out on a lot of things. There are many things that I believe are important, and so let's focus on the pressing ones that are actually coming up very soon. Okay, now as you may or may not know, of course, the Grooveathon resumes tonight, and that is why during the Grooveathon or during any one of the live events that's happening within the Groove community, usually we don't do the G Live show on those days. And so today, because the Grooveathon is happening, that's why we're on just on the Groove Asia community. So if you have other partners, if you know of other friends, people in your network who may or may not be a part of our community just yet, and you don't want them to miss out on this type of content, make sure that, of course, you are inviting them in. But regardless of the case, I do want to remind you that, yes, of course, the Grooveathon is happening, and it will continue to happen for at least the next foreseeable next few days. And if you haven't already, make sure that you catch up with all of the amazing, exciting things that will be happening during these shows right here at grooveasia.cm/live. Once again, that's grooveasia.cm/live. Now, if you want to check out a little bit more about how you can promote this actual page, as you should know, you can actually create your own custom landing page for whichever link or URL that actually exists on the internet, right? However, if you actually go to our GrooveAsia JV page as well, what you will notice is that at the not all the way, yeah, actually all the way at the bottom over here, you will see Grooveathon, Groove Launch August 2021. You can also use this link, which will also take you to grooveasia.cm/live. So if you want to somehow, some way, make sure that when people are upgrading through grooveasia.cm/upgrade that you get credits, then this is the link that you're going to need to send them to. But regardless, just note that, yes, this is a Groove launch, which means that everything will be going through Groove CM, through the main HQ. And if you want to win any one of the prizes that you might see on the Groove JV page, just make sure that you understand that it is an official Groove launch, so it'll need to go through that link as well. But regardless of the case, if you are interested in leveraging on the Grooveathon to also promote your Groove Asia affiliate links and your JV partnership with us or whatever else, the links are already available for you right over here. And of course, if you really, really want to, which I highly encourage that you do, you should definitely tune in later on in just a few hours from now. It's going to be another session. In fact, let me go ahead and refresh this page because it doesn't look like it's the most updated. As you can see, it's at day 2, but we refresh it. Oh, actually, we're on the wrong page right now. But if you actually go back to the page later, once we actually update this, you will be able to see that day 5 will be on here. And today, I believe Mike and his team, we're all going to be talking about, Groove blog and Groove member and Groove video. So lots of exciting things that will be happening on this actual Grooveathon here today. But going back right here for just a moment to our JV page. If you somehow don't know how to find this page, I will type this in for you so that you'll see exactly where it is. It's at grooveasia.cm/JV. One other thing that you will notice on this actual page, when it comes to the different affiliate links that are available, is that yes, in addition to the Groovathon, remember I said that lots of things are going on. Well, this includes every single week for the next 3 weeks, starting with this coming weekend. We have a series of GrooveAsia sponsored events which will be happening very, very soon. And if you ask me, very, very exciting, because it's additional opportunity for us to give you, our fellow community members, much more prizes, much more bonuses, much more additional resources. And if you like these sponsored events, give us a hashtag sponsored inside of the comments, because this lets us know that you are grateful and that you're appreciative of all these additional sponsored courses that are happening for you. Okay, and so if you like these, if you want more of them, we will keep them coming, because we also see the value in making sure that our community members, just like you, are fully educated across as many topics as possible. So hopefully this is something that you are as excited about as we are as well. And just as we mentioned, the first one is coming this coming weekend, amidst everything else that's been happening and amidst everything else that's going on. This weekend just so happens to be our very first event, which is the sponsored class on the topic of Facebook ads marketing. Okay, so if you want, right here on this page, on your JV links, what you'll see is this page right here called free sponsored programs. And in the same place, you will also be able to find your affiliate link for this particular one, which will take you, by the way, to this particular URL that I will enter into the chat so that you will be able to see this as well. GrooveAsia.cm/sponsored. Okay, once again, GrooveAsia.cm/sponsored. Once you go to your Groove JV page, you'll be able to find your affiliate link for this particular page so that you can promote this. And once you go there, you will see that this is the page that we have set up for you, where it shows you all of the current fully sponsored free courses that are available through GrooveAsia. Okay, again, it's sponsored, not to be confused with actual free. Yes, we do use the word free because it is the most powerful word in marketing. However, okay, we do make sure that people understand that this is normally paid courses. Limited availability only through the GrooveAsia sponsorship, which means that it is sponsored by us, so that it means that we actually paid your way in so that you don't have to pay because we paid on your behalf. Hopefully that kind of clears up some of the confusion. But regardless, once you come to this page, what you will see, of course, is a whole bunch of information about what is coming up next. The next one that's coming this coming weekend is on Facebook Mastery. Then there's one the following weekend called the Cash Flow Injection Workshop, which is all about increasing sales and improving your sales skills. And after that, we get into health and wellness as well. And plus, after that, we're probably going to give you a lot more as well. So make sure that you do bookmark this page, grooveasia.cm/sponsored. Promote this to as many people as you can. Share this with as many people that you feel would benefit from all these sponsored programs. Again, you will be able to find your link right here on your affiliate page, okay, where it says free sponsored programs. So make sure that you are on the right page, that you are able to get your links so that you can promote this and share this with your people. And just so that you know, if you're wondering, what can I do to share this? Of course, the preliminary, basic, fundamental ways is just to share this with your network, share this with family and friends whom you know would be interested in learning more about digital marketing, learning more about how to make money online, building digital businesses, things like making sales, or Facebook Mastery, or things like health and wellness. I'm sure all of us know at least some people who would find value in at least one, two, or all of those classes, right? And so that's the most basic way. However, if you check out my training from this show, probably a few days ago now, okay, you will see a very simple strategy, which I showed you how to do, which I showed you how to replicate, which today, by the way, I am still getting replies from. I'm still getting results from. So as simple as those strategies are, they absolutely work. And just a few different action takers who basically saw the live, saw what I was doing, and replicated that. I'm talking about people like Chester, people like Dylan. They also saw their own results as well. So yes, pretty instantaneous, pretty magical. In fact, lots of people think that Facebook is dead, Facebook marketing is dead, Facebook groups is dead, posting is dead. But when you do it the right way, you will get results. I got probably hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of responses already per group. And now I'm still continuing to get those responses at this very moment, okay? And I'm sure for those of you who have been taking action, you see very similar results as well. Maybe not into the hundreds, I don't know, but if in fact you get even one or two, maybe a dozen or more, right? Different people who are coming in as leads for you, I'm sure it is all worth the effort for you to do it, okay? So I recommend that if you somehow missed it, go back and watch our GrooveAsia Live from just a few days ago. We shared with you some very powerful Facebook strategies that you can use for free in less than 30 to 60 seconds of work, okay? You will start getting results. So I highly, highly recommend that you continue to do that. And imagine if you just keep doing that and keep using that strategy to not only promote the Facebook class, not only to promote the sponsored programs, but you also use this to promote GrooveAsia. You use this to promote Groove, if that's what you want to do. Of course, this is something that I believe is very powerful for you to do. And if you just upkeep that momentum and you just keep doing repetition, okay, consistently replicate things that obviously work, well, I believe that you will pretty soon take over even Chester, right, as the #1 affiliate in GrooveAsia. Who knows, it might be you because of how easy this simple strategy actually is. In fact, if you actually attended Chester's leadership training, he shared with us that one of his strategies is using Facebook groups as well. And so once we put this little twist in this actual method, you will see just how powerful it is for you to get your own results as well, okay? So it's also good as well, of course, because we are planning already. I know that we're still in the middle of the Groovathon. I know that we still have a few different sponsored events coming up over the next few weeks, but we are already in the midst of planning the next mini course for you, which hopefully will happen within the month of September. We can't make any promises because our August is so swamped. Our September is also so busy. At least 2 of those weeks are gone already. So hopefully we can still at least get one of them because as I'll share with you in just a moment, of course, we still have other things going on as well. But the plan is we will have the next mini course as soon as the schedule opens up for all of us. And once that happens, you can use the strategy once again to try and get as many different recruits as you possibly can to promote our mini courses. And again, think of it as sharing value with people because that is exactly what we are doing. And by the way, I'm not sure if you saw the post inside of our group or not. And I'll share with you the link of this inside of our of where our group actually is. We're moving on now from actual events. The topic today is we're giving you not just regular updates for regular members, but also updates for teams and updates as well for our leaders, just because so many things have been preventing us from coming on and giving you all these updates separately. And so today we're going to bombard you with just a whole bunch of exciting things. If you haven't already, okay, make sure that you do join us inside of our group. As you can see right here, facebook.com/groups/GrooveAsiaCM. Once again, that's facebook.com/groups/GrooveAsiaCM. Almost on a daily basis, not every single day, but almost on a daily basis, we actually have a lot of exciting things that do get announced from time to time. And one of the fun things that I feel is going to be very entertaining and lighthearted for all of us, if you actually check out just a few hours ago, actually it's not just a few hours ago anymore, 9 hours ago now, I made a post about the Groove song, which of course was world premiered live on the Groovathon just a few days ago. But ever since then, it's been playing over and over again on the Groovathon. I'm sure that it's been playing with a lot of people's minds as well. And so as you can see, we have a brand new, actually it's not the latest anymore because there's an even later version, but as you can see, there is now a karaoke version, which is very exciting. There is both a karaoke version with the actual vocals and there is a karaoke version without the vocals, but don't worry about that for now, okay? You will get access to that in just due time and whenever that may be. But the point I'm trying to make is that I want to refer you back to this post because as you can see, we have a little challenge that we want to make available to all of us. Now, during the actual live Groovathon, Donna, I believe, mentioned that she wants to make the Groove song so global and international that we even want to translate them into different languages. We want the song to be available in different countries. And so if we actually have a translation team who obviously is doing all the work for the home pages, the videos and things like that, why not also do it for the song itself? Okay. Now I understand that there was talk, maybe it was several days ago, on creating a GrooveAsia theme song. That's something else completely, okay? I think that we should also have that because that's also kind of fun. However, for the actual official Groove song, we also want to make that as global as possible because that is, right? That is basically the home community for all of us. So I believe that if you are on a team, if you're on the translation team, if you are multilingual or have any other kind of language skills or whatever else, or you want to work together as a team to do this, then I believe that this is something else that we can do for fun, that we can obviously work on as a team as well. So let us know inside the comments of this particular post, as well as maybe in this video as well, if you want to be a part of the team to translate the Groove song. I believe it is going to be something that is going to be absolutely awesome, okay? And also on top of that, though, it's not just the Groove song that we're talking about. We also have, again, the karaoke version, which will be available. So keep in mind, even after the song is translated, we will need somebody to actually sing it. Okay, so if you know somebody who is musical, if you know somebody who doesn't mind to sing, you don't have to be the best singer. You don't have to be pitch perfect or whatever else. You don't even have to be a professional. I'm sure a lot of people, especially in the Southeast Asian countries, right? Karaoke is a big part of the culture, right? So if you have an interest in doing that, okay, and having your own version or your own rendition of the song, then we welcome anybody who's musical who also wants to sing, because it doesn't matter. Don't worry about the instruments or the background music or whatever else. The instrumental version is already available. So all we need is the language in the lyrics, and we need somebody to sing it, okay? So that, of course, is also very exciting. But in addition to that, for the Groove HQ, what they're very excited about, and of course for all of us as well, is we're very big fans of GrooveZilla, aren't we? And so with GrooveZilla, I think that the latest version, and it's not even the final version because things keep changing all of the time, and the latest version of the video is not the one that you're watching on the screen right now. In fact, if you take a look right here, here is a sneak peek of something that is pretty cool. If you want to be a part of all of this, as you can see, there is another version of the Karaoke MTV that is featuring GrooveZilla, otherwise known as GZ. Okay, so GZ makes a little cameo. She appears in various aspects, various parts of the actual video itself, such as the chorus, as you can see. And so with that, obviously, we're having a lot of fun with the song, and I'm hoping that we can all be a big part of it as well. Okay, so this is your sneak peek right here. If you want to be a bigger part of everything that we're doing, I highly recommend that you involve yourself in that as well. Now, regardless, as you should also know by now, in addition to all these fun things that we are doing, the reason why the Groovathon is happening in the first place, the reason why the launch is happening in the first place is, yes, it's because the price for the platinum version is going up by the end of this month. So for those of you who may or may not be aware, yes, the current price is at 1397. However, after this month is over, after the Groovathon and the launch is over, that price is no longer going to be 1397. It's going to be 1997. So if you want to save a few $100, if you want even more benefits, okay, in addition to what you're already getting, all right, then what you need to do is you want to make sure that you're signing up and you're upgrading as soon as you can. And I'm talking about maybe even right now if you haven't already. And the way that you're going to be able to do that is by going to grooveasia.cm/upgrade. Okay, once you go to grooveasia.cm/upgrade, this is the page that you are going to see. Okay, you can see that the special limited time offer, lifetime access to all of the GrooveAsia products is available for just a one-time investment only. And this is going to increase by the end of the month. So make sure that if you haven't already yet, go to grooveasia.cm/upgrade to upgrade into your full platinum account, because it's never going to be as low as the investment that you see on this page right now, ever going to be again. And you're actually going to be getting less once this offer is over. Okay, so now is an extremely, extremely important time for you to take that fast action. If you ever even considered to upgrade in the first place, now is the time to do it before the price actually goes up. Because why pay more when you can get it for less, and why get less when you can get more as well, right? In the entire package and all that stuff. So now is the perfect time. Make sure that you do it before time actually runs out, because we want to make sure that you get the best possible deal as well. Now, going back to everything else that we have going on as we continue to make progress with Groove, okay? Just know that we will continue to be developing new teams. We got a need actually for more and more leaders. And just so that you know, in regards to our leadership, we do have some meetings with some of the leaders this week. In fact, it's going to be tomorrow, okay? And we have another meeting with more of our leaders next week as well. So as you can see, this is why we're saying this is both a team as well as a leadership type of update. There's a lot of things that are going on, okay? However, please note, and this is very important for us to know, okay? We do need the right leaders. So even though you might be inside of our groups right now, or our chat groups, or any one of our teams, it doesn't necessarily mean, okay, that you will be a good fit in the long run. It is a good test run for us. It's good for us to see what you're up to. It's good for you to see how we operate things. And it's a good opportunity for the both of us to kind of assess whether or not this is the right opportunity for the both of us. However, in the long run, what I will say is that if you are going to be with us for the long haul, okay, we do need the right leaders with the right mindset, with the right attitude, who are leading and not complaining. Okay, we need leaders, not complainers. We are in need of people who are helping each other, and not always just people who are looking for self-benefits. All right, because again, we are a team. We should be contributing. That's what the leadership team is all about. Also, people who are truly contributing and truly leading the path. And so with all of that, I believe that it is very, very important for us to remind us, and GrooveZilla is just kind of distracting me a little bit. So we're going to move on ahead of this page so that I can actually focus on what I was trying to say. We need people who are truly leading and people who are aware of what the rules are, okay? Because we do have rules both in the actual community itself that you see on the page, and we actually have rules inside of our chat groups as team members, as team leaders as well. So make sure that we are aware of the rules. Use the chat groups appropriately. It's not for supports. It's not for complaining. It's not to ask for unrelated help. Okay, I'll say that one more time. It's not for supports. It's not for complaining. It's not for asking for unrelated help. It's for whatever that topic of the chat group just so happens to be. If it says that it's the translation team, okay, we're only going to be talking about translations inside. If we're talking about the JV partnership team, okay, then all we're talking about inside is anything that's related to JV partnership. If we're talking about live events, then the only thing that we're talking about inside of those chat groups is live events. Does that make sense? Okay, so that is in no way these groups an opportunity, quote unquote opportunity, for you to, go underneath the table and take a shortcut into asking for personalized help. Yes, we have leaders. Yes, we have mentors who will be more than happy to be helping you if you reach out to them, but make sure that you're using our chat groups for the right reasons, in the right ways, because if we tend to abuse them, okay, then that is a call for removal. And just so that you know, there have been a few people in the past couple of days who are no longer a part of our groups anymore, and that's okay. It wasn't for them. It maybe isn't for us either to have them on board, but regardless, the most important thing as a reminder, together, we need to move forward, not backwards, okay? One more time, we need to move forwards, not backwards. Type in the word forwards if you agree and are on board with what we're talking about. And if you are on board, not just with what we're talking about, but you're also on board with the team, you're one of our leaders, you have the same aspirations, you have the same leadership mindset, the same vision, passion, mission that we have, then yes, there is a lot of exciting things that will be happening for you. Okay, just to give you a few examples, I'm going to be vague. We can't be specific because these announcements are not ready for prime time just yet. But leaders, for example, just like Nicholas, okay, we've been talking to him about a lot of additional opportunities, not just the ones that you see in front of your eyes. We also have been talking to Chester as well. And Chester also has not been given permission to share exactly what those projects are. So hopefully you're keeping it under wraps. But just so that you know, Chester is yet another leader who recently stepped up and now has more opportunities as a community member, as a leader, to be working with us on a lot of different projects. Because Chester, he recently again stepped up, and so more opportunities will be available to him as well as them already, and just a few other people that we had worked with in the past. For example, 10 from Thailand, okay? He actually had the opportunity to learn from me a few weeks ago in one of my third-party outside of GrooveAsia type of courses, a weekend course, a paid course, by the way. He got to attend for free because he was able to help us out during that weekend. We've also been talking to people like George in Japan. We also have Annie, who is in Canada, but of course, she is very interested, I believe, in the Cantonese market, in the Korean market, in the Polish market, and she has all these great ideas and things like that. So if you are a leader who steps up, reaches out, you are in touch, you follow the rules, you know exactly where the opportunities are, then we also want to invite you to be a bigger part of these opportunities when you are a part of GrooveAsia. Okay, and you are seen and acknowledged as one of our leaders. There is so much opportunity for you that it's not even funny. Okay, so just so that you know, things are in the plans and may be discussed already with them, if not yet already. However, plenty more where that came from. And so if this is you, just know that there is opportunity for you as well. Just that they, as well as us, cannot reveal exactly what they are right now. But when you step up, you will know, okay? Because you will also be involved in them as well. All right, so with that, that is pretty much my updates. Not everything that I want to share with you here today, but we're about 30 minutes in already, and I don't want these live shows to go too long, but to give you just enough so that you know what is important right now. And just so that you know, once again, things are moving fast, so you will need to make sure that you are active. All right, so with that, that is all the update that I have. But before I let you go, I'm going to go in and just say hi to a few of you who have been saying hi to us. Chenille, I saw you pretty early on. He said #live when he was joining us live. And so good to see you. Now I'm scrolling through all the different things that I posted. Okay, now we see Robbie says, thank you. Thank you, Robbie. Great to see you. Chenille still with us, saying #sponsored. We also have Tok Corvera saying thank you. Excited for another learning. We have another Facebook user saying morning. Simon and everyone, I woke up early today. Good to see you, whoever you are. If you actually see right below me in the ticker, there will be a link that says grooveover.to/authorize. We want to invite you Facebook user to go to that link so that you can actually authorize StreamYard to see who you are on Facebook. And now, at that time, we will be able to identify you as well as who you are. Okay, when you say, that you woke up early today, I assume that you're somebody in the US or maybe in Canada or somewhere in that time zone, because right now, for me, in this part of the world, it is the evening already. But regardless, we do want to see your name, your smiling face. So please do us a favor, go to grooveover.to/StreamYard, or authorize, excuse me. Authorize and go ahead and authorize StreamYard to show your face. All right, with that, we're gonna go on to the next comment. Oh, it looks like it's Sally. So Tata Corvera saying, hello, Sally, good morning. So Sally is, I believe, in Denver. So if this is you, Sally, make sure that you go to grooveover.to/authorize so that the next time I can actually see who you are. All right, Jivan Jot is saying, yo, what's up? Good to see you. Facebook user is saying good evening. So now we have another Facebook user now, but this time, obviously in this part of the world, because he or she is saying good evening. So once again, same thing, please go to grooveover.to/authorize so that we can actually see who you are. We also have Memory Lum, Musical Hall saying #live. Great to see you. And speaking of Musical Hall, if you saw my little update on the Groove song, maybe it's something, Mr. Johnson, that you might be interested in talking to us about. All right, Chester is saying, calling all karaoke fans, it's your time to shine, get grooving. And I have visited Philippines many times, and almost every single time my friends, my partners, my host who are in the Philippines, they usually take us out, and of course, for some nice eating, some nice food, and usually they all like to sing as well. So I know that karaoke is a big part of the Filipino culture. If you, of course, are also one of those karaoke fans, then of course we want to make sure that you're involved in the Groove Song, expansion project now, okay, as we call it now. Okay, we also have Trader Rob. Good to see you, Mr. Rob. It has been a long time. Hope that you're doing well. Great to see you once again, and hope to see more of you as time goes on. He is joining us and saying #live. Jeffrey is also saying #live. Chester says, if you really want to make this a living, today is the best time to upgrade. Don't miss this chance. Yes, and once again, the way that you're going to upgrade is by going to grooveasia.cm/upgrade. Once again, that's grooveasia.cm/upgrade. Chenille is moving forward, and so is Tata Corvera, and so is Mr. Johnson. Great to see all of you. We also have Chester saying, if you're helping others for profit, then you're a businessman. If you're helping others to give value, then you are a leader. Wow. That is a very nice quote. I don't know if you made this up or if you got it from somewhere, but this is definitely something that belongs on a t-shirt or on a cover photo or some type of an image or something. I like that a lot. If you're helping others for profit, then you're a businessman or a business person, right? Or if you're helping others to give value, then you are a leader, because leaders, they definitely lead and they bring other people up alongside with them. So yes, absolutely, we need more leaders just like you, Mr. Chester. Please help us to identify more, because I believe there are plenty of aspiring leaders just waiting to shine. All right, we just need to identify them. Robbie is with us, saying on board. Awesome. Tata Corvera is saying, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Tata Corvera clarifying that, yes, it's Sally. I kind of figured it out because you said hi to her already. But yes, thank you very much for that clarification. And hopefully, maybe you can walk Sally through the process of authorizing her Facebook onto StreamYard so that we can see her ourselves the next time that we are here. All right, Sally is from Colorado. In fact, I've been to Denver also several times. One of my favorite places when it's snow season. We like to go. We went to Breckenridge at one point as well. I believe it's about an hour and a half or 2 hour drive from Denver for snowboarding and, hanging out in some of the cabins. Lots of fun times, lots of great experiences if you know where to go. All right. We also have Memory Lum saying, okay. Rowdy Max saying, cheers for the update. Please put the time and details in the leadership team for tomorrow's meeting. In fact, I don't know what the time and details are. If you are a part of that team, make sure that you reach out and that you actually get that for yourself. I don't have that information, so we're not going to be able to do that for you. But as leaders, we need to be more proactive in getting the answers and not hoping and depending on other people to get it to us, because how long are you going to wait, right? If nobody ever posts it, then are you going to skip the meeting? No, reach out to the appropriate person and get the information yourself. That's our recommendation, especially as a leader. Annie is joining us, #live, great to see you. I believe we mentioned you just a few moments ago. Treya Rob saying Easter egg, smart contracts are blue ocean. Awesome, thank you for sharing that. Sally, finally, we can see you. Thank you. I didn't realize I need to approve StreamYard again, as I remember I did a while back. I have no idea. Maybe it's a cookie thing. Maybe it's a browser thing. Maybe it's a device or computer thing. No clue. But regardless, you are back now. And it's great, Sally, to see you once again. All right. So with that, that is our update for you here today. And so with everything that we talked about so far, all 35 minutes of it, to this point, okay, if you somehow join us late or if you miss anything, make sure that you come back and watch the replay, because we gave you a lot of different updates that you need to be aware of. And just so that you know, I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow or this weekend, because, and I don't want to make this political, but tomorrow I'm getting my vaccine shot. Finally, okay? I think we've been waiting for a long time. In fact, for a long time, I didn't even know if I wanted to get my shot, but I think that at least here in Malaysia, okay, it's gonna be mandated. And if we want to do more things like travel, if we want to get more freedom later on down the line, it's something that we all need to do anyway. So regardless of how you feel about certain things, there are certain things that, you know, I think just needs to be done. And not gonna make this political talk one way or another, but just to let you know, letting you know exactly what it is. Tomorrow, I have my vaccine shot. It's scheduled for the early afternoon or the late morning. I don't quite remember, but with that, it might mean that I'm not going to be available to be on live, because tomorrow in the evening, you know, by the time that I come back, it might be time. We do have another meeting with, I believe, another one of our leaders. And then we have another team meeting as well. And then this weekend, full weekend, is going to be the Facebook ads class. So will I be back before Monday? I do not know. But if I see you, then I will see you. If I don't see you, then I will see you when I see you. All right, so with that, that is all the update that I have here today. Make sure that you do watch this replay in full for everything to get caught up, at least for the next few days. And come early next week, hopefully, we will come back with another live show to give you even more announcements, more bonuses, training, updates, tutorial, maybe even have some special guests. I don't know, but that is something to look forward to. All right, so with that, that's all that I got, folks. So with that, thank you very much for joining us. Take action right now. Let me know if you have any questions. And as always, I will see you on the inside.
You gotta get into the groove.